I can't believe it's already been over 2 years since I first came to Canada. So much has happened in that time. It feels like a whole lifetime of experiences packed into just a couple of years. From arriving in Canada as a wide-eyed tourist to finding my footing as a student and now working full-time. It's been a crazy yet wonderful journey so far. By the way, hello, my name is Jackie. I'm originally from the Philippines and I've been living here in Canada for almost 3 years now. I thought it was about time I properly introduced myself and shared a bit of my story with you. Right now, I'm so happy to say I'm working full-time and building a life in this beautiful country with my husband. It was mid-December when I first arrived as a tourist. Everything felt new and exciting. I remember vividly stepping out of the airport and feeling the cool Canadian air for the first time. I even remember the first time I saw snow. I was so amazed. Coming from a tropical country, I felt like I was in a movie seeing snowflakes fall around me. During my first couple of months, life felt like a big vacation. I was just traveling, visiting places, and enjoying what Canada had to offer. Back then, I was just here to explore and have fun. I took a million photos and videos because I didn't want to forget anything. I didn't expect that only 8 months later, my status would change from tourist to student. That was the start of a whole new adventure. Being an international student was a big change. I had to get used to sitting in a classroom again, doing homework, and writing papers in English. It wasn't always easy. Studying in a new country had its challenges, but I pushed through and learned a lot. I made some great friends from all over the world. My time as a student taught me not just about the subjects I studied, but also being independent and managing life on my own far from home. After finishing my studies, I was both excited and nervous to start working full-time here. Switching from student life to work life was another big change. I had a routine of going to work every day and being part of a hard-working team. I was lucky to have wonderful coworkers, and over time, many of them became good friends. Working here taught me about Canadian work culture and teamwork, and it helped me become more confident communicating with different people. But life in Canada hasn't always been all about work and study. I make sure to enjoy life and explore whenever I can. Many times, me and my husband decided to travel and see new places together. I've taken road trips to see mountains, lakes, and forests, and even different places across Canada. And every trip has been unforgettable in its own way. These adventures are even better when you have loved ones to share them with. My husband has been by my side through all of it, and it's been amazing to grow and explore together. We've celebrated holidays from a snowy Christmas to Canadian traditions like Canada Day and Thanksgiving. Sharing these moments with my husband and family made me feel at home. But living here also taught me that it's not always about the happy memories. There were tough experiences too, and those moments gave me lessons I'll never forget. They reminded me to stay strong, to be more careful, and to appreciate the good things even more. One thing I absolutely love about Canada is experiencing all 4 seasons. In this video, you'll see clips from winter, spring, summer, and fall because I captured a bit of each. Winter was a huge adjustment. That first year, I was excited and freezing at the same time. I learned how to dress in layers and shovel snow. Shoveling wasn't as fun as I imagined, but building a snowman was. Spring in Canada is beautiful. After months of snow, seeing flowers bloom and feeling the weather warm up made me so happy. Summer here is a blast. The days are long and perfect for outdoor adventures like camping or having a barbecue by the lake. And fall is just magical. The leaves turn vibrant shades of red, orange, and yellow. I had never seen leaves change color like that before. It felt magical. Looking back at all these moments, the big milestones and the little everyday scenes, I feel really grateful. The video you're watching right now is basically a scrapbook of my last 2 years. You might notice it's pretty simple. No fancy edits, no captions, just real moments to set some chill music. I kept it that way on purpose. I just want to share my story as it is. Through all these experiences, I've learned so much. Moving to a new country taught me to step out of my comfort zone and be okay with a new beginning. Through all these experiences, I learned so much. Moving to a new country taught me to step out of my comfort zone and be okay with being a beginner. I learned it's okay to not know everything at first. I also learned to appreciate the support of people around me. My co-workers, friends, my husband, and even kind neighbors and strangers who made me feel welcome and less alone. Most importantly, I learned to enjoy the journey. I achieved my big goals of finishing school and getting a job. But I realized the little moments in between are just as meaningful. Little moments mean a lot, like having your favorite coffee in the morning, watching a summer sunset, or video chatting with my parents back in the Philippines. So, why am I sharing all of this? I know people out there are curious about what life in Canada is like. Maybe you're thinking of studying abroad or moving for work, or maybe you just enjoy watching vlogs. Whatever the reason, I hope that by sharing my experiences, you get a little insight, or maybe even feel inspired or comforted. I also made this video for myself, so years from now, I can look back and remember this chapter of my life and how far I've come. And honestly, it just feels good to talk about it. It's like I'm having a conversation with friends. That's the vibe I want. Nothing too formal or fancy, just me chatting with you. Thank you so much for watching my first vlog and listening to my story. It really means a lot to me that you are here. I'm new to vlogging and have a lot to learn, but I'm excited to keep going. If you enjoyed this and want to see more of my life here in Canada, more travels, everyday adventures, tips and lessons, you're welcome to subscribe or give this video a like. I'd really appreciate the support, but no pressure at all. And if you have any thoughts or questions about moving to Canada or life here in general, feel free to share them in the comments. I'd love to hear from you and maybe even talk them in the future. Thanks again for being here and talk to you soon. Bye!